Subject, let it grow. Whereas deforestation severely affects the greater Mekong region, which includes Cambodia, Laos, Thailand, Myanmar, Vietnam, and China. And whereas the last 30 years have seen more than 30% of forest cover disappear in the greater Mekong region, forests that are rich in natural resources that most other parts of the world have already lost. And whereas the percentage of forest cover in Laos alone has dropped from 70% to 47% in the last 42 years. And whereas when forests are lost because of logging and land conversion, they release large quantities of CO2 and other greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, which contribute to climate change. And whereas recycling could help reduce the number of trees that are being cut down, however, only 34% of Laos currently recycles. And whereas the country's forest management and related laws are lacking and need to be revised because most of the laws about forestry in Laos provide loopholes for the government to approve projects and actions that otherwise should be illegal. And whereas Laos currently uses Collect Earth, a data collection tool that allows them to document the amount of deforestation in the country. However, prevention programs have yet to be established. And therefore be it resolved that the United Nations Red Plus program partner with Laos to implement a prevention program that will stop deforestation. This program will analyze data from Collect Earth and do the following. 1. Compare multiple images of Laos forest, new and old, to find out the point of strongest deforestation to protect the areas that need it most. 2. Review and revise the laws about deforestation to maintain the forest and reduce the amount of trees being hewn. 3. Increase funding for recycling plans to decrease the impact of deforestation on the environment and reduce the amount of trees being cleared.
Would the authors of Resolution number 83 please present their author speeches?
Imagine walking through your town and seeing tree after tree being cut down, habitats being destroyed, and many natural resources disappearing from Earth forever. As you're walking, you see trucks devouring trees and piles of logs lying in their wake. Companies are taking advantage of loopholes in the system's laws, allowing them to cut down enormous amounts of trees legally under the pretense of an emergency, but in all actuality, there is no emergency. Deforestation is growing rapidly within Laos. We are asking the United Nations for funds to implement a prevention program that will stop deforestation. Collect Earth will help monitor this problem. New laws will be enforced that will stop companies from causing deforestation, and we will build recycling plants to reduce the number of trees being cut down. Currently, more than 80% of the Earth's natural forests have been destroyed. In Laos alone, the amount of forested land has decreased by almost 1/3 since the 1950s. As a result of deforestation, animal habitats are being destroyed and the negative effects of climate change are growing. Our solution will help solve this problem by introducing a large recycling program in Laos. Currently, Laos is less than half of the recycling plants they need. We are asking for funds to help increase the amount of recycling plants and improving those that we already have.
We also believe the Collect Earth program can be a valuable asset to Laos to help reduce deforestation. Collect Earth is a data collection tool that utilizes Google Earth. It allows us to document the deforestation in our country and see where it is at its worst. However, while Laos used the Collect Earth in the past, prevention programs have yet to be established. Our solution will establish prevention programs using the Collect Earth data. These prevention programs will abolish deforestation by planting advanced securities in areas that need it most. Finally, we need to eliminate the loopholes in current forest laws that allow exceptions for certain organizations. Some businesses take advantage of these loopholes to clear land, trade, or sell logs. To better enforce the laws, we would eliminate the loopholes, and if forest land is cut down illegally, there would be financial consequences. We will also be able to enforce the laws using Collect Earth. For example, if someone is being accused of cutting down trees, we could use the before and after pictures of the area that are provided by Collect Earth. Laos's deforestation is a major problem that also affects the countries from the surrounding greater Mekong region. Laos is currently using Collect Earth, but is only documenting the deforestation in Laos, not preventing it. The United Nations RED program will use this information to understand the difference from past years, revise the laws, and increase funding for recycling plants. This solution will not only help Laos, but also hundreds of other countries dealing with similar issues.
We will now move on into debate on resolution number 83. The chair takes the author's speech as a speech in favor. Is there a speech in opposition? The chair recognizes the delegate from Kenya.
Madam President, nation of Kenya, I am opposed to this resolution because in your therefore be it resolved, you stated that you would revise the laws about deforestation. However, the UN is not capable of revising and implementing laws.
The chair recognizes that as a speech in opposition. Is there a speech in favor? The chair recognizes the delegate from Kazakhstan.
Madam President, Teddy Kroplit of Kazakhstan, will the authors yield to a question?
Yes, they will.
In your resolution, you mentioned that recycling could help prevent deforestation or something along those lines. How would that influence deforestation?
This one influence deforestation because recycling would take the back from earlier use products, so you won't have to cut down more trees to get more wood.
The chair recognizes that as a question. Is there a speech in favor? The chair recognizes the delegate from Kiribati.
Madam President, Patty Porter from Kiribati, I am opposed to this resolution because we need to help keep our world as healthy as possible.
The chair recognizes that as a speech in favor. Is there a speech in opposition? The chair recognizes the delegate from Kuwait.
Madam President, William Camp from Kuwait, we are in opposition of this resolution because it does not explain the source of the funds for the recycling plants or the specific amount.
The chair recognizes that as a speech in opposition. Is there a speech in favor? The chair recognizes the delegate from Lebanon.
Madam President, Thomas Shinnebeck from Lebanon. I agree with this resolution because our forests are getting smaller as we speak, and there are so many beautiful plants and animals that make up our forests. I believe that it's very important that there are more efficient laws in order to protect the remaining forests.
The chair recognizes that as a speech in favor. Is there a speech in opposition? The chair recognizes the delegate from Kenya.
Madam President, Kajwali from the nation of Kenya. I'm opposed to this resolution because while it does state how you plan to prevent these, even if those ways are not possible, you never state how you plan to reforest the area or if you even plan to do that at all. And so all you're doing is preventing a problem that has already gotten out of hand. And without reforesting, it really has no amazing effect on the environment.
The chair recognizes that as a speech in opposition. Is there a speech in favor? The chair recognizes the delegate from Latvia.
Madam President, Brian Reed, delegate from Latvia. I am for this resolution because I feel this program will help many countries facing so much.
The chair recognizes that as a speech in favor. Is there a speech in opposition to end debate? The chair recognizes the delegate from Kenya.
Madam President, Kajwali from the nation of Kenya. I am opposed to this resolution as previously stated because it does not affect our country directly in a large way.
The chair recognizes that as a speech in opposition to end the debate. Would the authors like to present closing comments?
Deforestation is a serious problem that continues to threaten many countries and destroy animal habitats. Having a lack of trees that are able to filter carbon dioxide can also contribute to climate change. In the future, our world can be dealing with very high amounts of pollution in our atmosphere. With our solution, Laos and many other countries will benefit. Once again, we are asking the United Nations to fund our committee to let it grow. The Collect Earth data collection system will keep us informed of lands that are being lost where it is illegal to cut down forests. We will also continue to improve the laws regarding forestry in our country and will build recycling plants. Our hope is that our plan will help reduce deforestation and be a model to countries facing similar problems. Thank you for your time.
Would International Court D come back to order, please? Would the Vice President take the vote on resolution number 83?
Would one delegate from each nation wishing to vote yes on this resolution please stand? Would one delegate from each nation wishing to vote no on this resolution please stand?
The vote on this resolution is 6 nations voting yes and 5 nations voting no. This resolution has officially passed in this council session.